Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
Canelo Crawford.
Very hard. 50-50. For me, pound for pound, #1 is Terence Crawford.
When the most experienced voices in boxing gather to discuss the highly anticipated clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, a clear consensus emerges among many of them: this fight is unlikely to be competitive. Analysts point out that Crawford's leap up 2 full weight divisions into the super middleweight category creates a massive physical disadvantage. Canelo's proven dominance at 168 pounds, his devastating body shots, and his ability to systematically break down opponents have made him a nightmare for even naturally bigger fighters. Coupled with his championship pedigree across multiple higher weight classes, experts expect his size, strength, and style to overwhelm Crawford. Rising contender Jaron Ennis issued a cautionary warning to Crawford, stating that going straight to 168 against Canelo is a dangerous miscalculation. Ennis advised Bud to take an interim fight at 160 pounds first, stressing that Canelo's long reign at super middleweight includes brutal knockouts over much larger men.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been pitting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, you know, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. You know, at like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, you know, to filling it up somebody a little bit bigger. You know, and things like that. I know when you go up in weight, you gotta, you know, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff.
Former world champion Carl Frutt doubled down on that view, arguing that Crawford's massive jump through multiple weight classes leaves him ill-equipped to last more than a few rounds. Frutt predicts that Canelo's relentless bodywork and punishing physicality will force a stoppage within 4 to 6 rounds. In his view, the combination of size, power, and experience will make it extremely difficult for Crawford to survive, much less win.
Absolutely crap, load of rubbish. The fight really was a waste of time. If you haven't watched it, don't watch it, because there's better things you can be doing, like probably watching the grass grow or watching some paint dry maybe. But that fight was a total waste of time. Watching that as a former unified super middleweight world boxing champion and Hall of Famer, I was thinking to myself, what an opportunity you've got there. If I was fighting still 10 years ago, if that opportunity came up for me, I know Canelo Alvarez is going to be a tough fight for anybody. I know it's a long ask trying to beat a guy like that, but come on, if I'm in there with Canelo for whatever amount of money, there's going to come a point where I'm saying, right, I'm going for it now. Probably around 3 or 4, I'm going to stick it on him and have a go. To be given an opportunity like that, Skull, defending his IBF title and potentially becoming undisputed, to go in there and just perform like that, for me, it's not acceptable. And I think in my day, and with my mindset and the way I used to fight, I'd have gone for it. Just gone for it, and then give the fans, give the boxing fans, and do myself and my trainer proud.
He has passed his best. He's had over 65s. Made a fortune. Why is he even still fighting? But this is a super fight against Crawford. Yeah. It could go wrong for him. He could end up losing. Whoever loses, it'll be an upset, because the amount of people that think Crawford's going to win. Crawford's certainly an unbelievable bad boy fighter, proper good fighter. Then you've got Canelo, who just understands.
Veteran trainer Abel Sanchez, best known for his work with Gennady Golovkin, labeled the entire matchup ridiculous. Sanchez stressed that Crawford hasn't demonstrated the necessary physical development or punching power to compete effectively at 168 pounds. In his estimation, the only way Bud could win would be by landing a knockout, a scenario Sanchez considers highly unlikely.
Canelo versus Terence Crawford. I'd like to get your thoughts on how that fight plays out and a prediction if possible.
Okay, well, first of all, Terence Crawford is a great fighter, but so is Canelo. I think that, in my opinion, their IQ is similar, except Canelo doesn't get hit like Crawford gets hit. In my opinion, Canelo's a bigger man. Not that he started out as a bigger man, but he's now a bigger man. He has been hit by not only Gennady, who's one of the biggest punchers that a coach I've ever seen, but he's also been hit by Bivol, by Kovalev, who's a big puncher. You know, he's been hit by big guys. Crawford had a hard time with a 154-pounder who hit him often. So I think that no matter how much weight he puts on, no matter how smart he thinks he is or how big he thinks he is, he's going to be getting hit by a truck. And he's not used to that. And I think that at the beginning, just like it was with Kell Brook and Gennady, at the beginning, the speed and...
Sparring insider Coron Davis, who has worked with both fighters, echoed those doubts. Davis believes Canelo's size, natural strength, and ability to impose his physicality will be the defining factors. Having felt both men's power firsthand, he gives a clear edge to the Mexican champion.
It'll be a lot you have to. It'll be a lot to get that victory based on, you know, size alone. Not that size wins fights, but you got a guy that got size and skill. It'll be hard. I mean, nothing's impossible. But if I had my money on somebody winning the fight, it'll be Canelo Alvarez. Even though Terence Crawford is a great fighter, they're both great fighters. You got two great fighters in there. I think one guy got the advantage due to his makeup, his body type, you know, how big of a person he is. You know, I think that will be a deciding factor in that fight.
Jumping up 21 pounds, would Crawford have to fight the perfect fight?
Absolutely. You know, size will play a factor in that fight. It'll be a lot harder to damage Canelo. You know, his punches will be way more effective than Crawford's punches if they fight at 168. So I think it'll be an issue. It's not impossible, but it will be hard.
Crawford, however, sees the fight differently. He believes his greatest weapon isn't raw power, it's his elite ring IQ, adaptability, and ability to make in-fight adjustments. In interviews, Bud has explained that he doesn't need to knock Canelo out to win. His strategy is to study Alvarez early, make subtle adjustments mid-fight, and exploit openings with precision. Crawford says his stance switching, rhythm breaking tactics, and ability to turn pressure into vulnerability will be key. He insists that smart, sharp offense and constant movement will be more important than sheer size or strength. Addressing concerns about the weight difference, Crawford stated, "You only know how strong someone is once you fight them," expressing full confidence in his ability to hurt Canelo.
The speed over Canelo. I got the reach over. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you named is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not.
So how do you see it fight?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always have respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
see.
We'll see.
We're gonna see.
Still, former champion Sean Porter has voiced concern about whether Crawford can endure Canelo's power for the full 12 rounds. Porter highlighted the enormous jump from welterweight to super middleweight, calling it a serious risk. While acknowledging Crawford's exceptional skill set, Porter fears that Canelo's early aggression and sustained pressure could gradually wear Bud down.
Say like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, you know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he's still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean?
Bill Haney, father and trainer of Devin Haney, has been fiery and unapologetic in his predictions. He boldly declared that Crawford will dismantle Canelo and leave him a bloody mess, calling Bud the best fighter in the world. Haney dismissed size and fame as irrelevant when matched against Crawford's skill set. At the official press conference, Haney placed a $100,000 bet on Bud and told the media the real fireworks began the moment he arrived. Yet despite his unwavering confidence, Haney also warned Crawford to be alert to potential doping controversies tied to Canelo's camp.
Crawford, what's your breakdown of the fight?
Huh?
Canelo against Crawford, what's your breakdown?
Man, when you talking about these big fights, you whispering. You talking, huh? You said Canelo and Crawford?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. That's the biggest fight, you know what I mean, in boxing right now. Canelo and Crawford. Crawford stepping up. Man, it's so big, you got Muhammad over there saying something about it. That's how big it is. He came off the bench from the 60s, right, Muhammad? You go back in the 60s? Yeah, well, listen. Canelo is big. And shout out to Crawford stepping up. But does Crawford have to be worried about more things than just boxing?
Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
I didn't say he has to do any accusing, nor we would do that, but I'm saying is, let's worry. If you watch what happened to Devin, Devin just came out and said the damage is done after the fight. You can never go and repair that. So let's be cautious, let's be prepared, and at the very least, join 365 VADA, 365 drug testing like Devin is doing.
Crawford has also reflected on his toughest past opponents. He identified Yuriorkis Gamboa as the hardest puncher he's ever faced, recalling Gamboa's speed and power during their 2014 lightweight title fight, despite ultimately knocking him out. He also praised Edgidijus Kavaliauskas as the strongest puncher he has met, noting the difference between raw power and physical strength.
To rate your past opponents, I'm gonna give you 5, and you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 and give me like a 1 sentence as to why, all right? Yuriorkis Gamboa.
I rate him 10 because he was undefeated at the time. He was a 3-division champion. He was in his prime, on a break of being one of the biggest faces in boxing.
Mean Machine.
One of those guys that, you know, was on a break of becoming a world champion before he fought Terence Crawford. I think I give Mean Machine a 7. He was pretty technical.
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, I give him a 10. He's been in the ring with a lot of fighters. Porter is a well-rounded fighter, great person at that.
Israel Madrimov.
Israel, I give Israel a 9. I think, you know, experience played a big factor in our fight. He did real well against me. I give him a 9.
Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence, I give him a 10. Undefeated, 3-time. World champion, well, unified world champion, running through all the welterweights that he was put in front of him. You know, beat a few champions at that. So.
Jose Benavidez Jr. added his voice to Team Crawford, calling Bud a beast and expressing firm belief he can beat Canelo even at 168 pounds. Benavidez emphasized Crawford's intelligence, versatility, and tactical unpredictability, particularly his ability to switch stances and break opponents' rhythm. While acknowledging Canelo's size advantage, Benavidez insisted that fights are won by skill and mentality, not size alone, and that Crawford's mindset is focused entirely on winning.
A lot of people are counting Crawford out. Crawford, he's smart, he knows what he's doing. Canelo, you know, I mean, he's not that big of a guy. He obviously weighs more, but I mean, you can't take nothing from Crawford. He goes in there to win. So I mean, I feel like it'd be a good fight. You know, it sucks that my brother didn't get the opportunity, but I mean, only Canelo knows why it didn't happen. and you just got to keep moving forward, you know, got to keep moving forward, but it's going to be a good fight to watch. I got Crawford on this one. The thing with him, he adjusts. He's a smart motherfucker. He adjusts, he's not only does he switch from, you know, from southpaw to orthodox, but he's just a smart, he has a high IQ in boxing, you know, and that's what I feel like all these fighters that go in there to fight Canelo, they already go in there scared is what I believe, you know, that which already beats him, you know, so Crawford's going to go in there to fucking, not going to go in there to fucking, so I mean, I have it going Crawford, bro, to be honest with you.
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao has offered strategic advice for Bud. While skeptical, Pacquiao stressed that Crawford must double down on his speed, footwork, and sharp execution to counter Canelo's size and power. When asked directly about Bud's chances, Pacquiao smirked and said, "Good for Canelo," before advising that only by maximizing his movement and timing can Crawford hope to neutralize the size gap.
Advice to him is moving up to his upcoming fight. Make sure that he focus on speed, he focus on how to improve his strength and while maintaining the...
Israel Madrimov, the last man to face Crawford, shared a cautious assessment. Having gone 12 rounds with Bud at 154 pounds in 2024 before losing a unanimous decision, Madrimov praised Crawford's skill but dismissed his chances at 168. He said the jump in size and power makes it a completely different fight, predicting Canelo will win clearly on points, if not earlier, and insisting it's not even close.
12 rounds, Crawford win, I think.
Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, what do you think about that fight if they did fight? Looks like it's up for September.
Good fight. You know, if 168 pounds, I think it's Canelo, but it's Canelo better technique because 50-50. If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think. If knockout, it's Canelo.
What makes Crawford so difficult to fight against?
He has power, smart, in more practical.
He has more experience.
Coach Joel Diaz was far more blunt, declaring that Crawford has no chance in this matchup. Diaz argued that moving up 2 divisions to face Canelo in his natural weight class is a recipe for disaster. He cited Crawford's less-than-dominant performance at 154 against Madrimov as proof that Bud's power won't carry up. In Diaz's view, Canelo will easily absorb Crawford's shots while delivering punishing counters that Bud can't withstand.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to be...
Mikey Garcia largely agreed. While acknowledging Crawford's elite skills, Garcia stressed that size matters here. He pointed out that Bud's power didn't translate at 154, raising serious doubts about his effectiveness at 168. Garcia said Canelo's proven physical dominance at super middleweight gives him a decisive edge, and Crawford would need a flawless fight simply to survive. Meanwhile, among fans, excitement and skepticism are running equally high. Training footage of Bud sparked mixed reactions. Some praised his improved size and precision, while others worried he'd lost speed. Social media buzz questioned whether the press conference confrontation was genuine or staged for hype. The Netflix broadcast and the inclusion of UFC commentators have added even more intrigue to the event.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes.
Because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said, people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package. It's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. It was like Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, and Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Despite initial confusion over who controlled promotional rights, UFC President Dana White has confirmed he is officially co-promoting the bout. While Saudi investor Turki Al-Sheikh retains financial control, including final say on venue, ticketing, and marketing, White is bringing the UFC's trademark promotional firepower and global reach to help turn September 13th into a mega event.
I'm promoting the fight.
Yeah.
So the reason that I wear the Canelo Crawford shirt when I'm doing Canelo Crawford press is so people don't mistakenly think that I'm doing a UFC press conference. Because I think when everybody sees me, they associate UFC immediately. So I always wear the Canelo Crawford shirt when I'm doing a Canelo Crawford.
And you just have a strict like marketing deal with boxing for that fight?
No, I'm promoting the fight. Me and my team are running that.
So the ultimate question remains, can Terence Crawford defy the odds, overcome the size and power gap, and shock the world? Or has the fight already been decided before the opening bell even rings?